Hi guys, Master Indigo here and welcome back to another video. Today we are playing the Culling. Short description of the Culling if you don't know what this game is all about. If you know what is like H1, Z1, Battle Royale, Hunger Games and so on. This is basically the same idea but in a much smaller scale, and it focuses on melee combat a lot more. So gameplay on the background is duo mode, so I was playing with the random. So the game is 16 players. And of course there is only going to be one winner or two if you're playing as a team. So you have to kill other players and try to compete and be the last one. And to do that you have airdrops, as well as you can craft weapons, bandages, armor and so on, whatever things. There are also buildings that you can loot and find other weapons, boosts and so on, which you can also recycle to get points, and with points you can craft. And with points you can also buy weapons. I think there are 3 weapons: SMG, revolver and a rifle in the game, but the game does focus a lot on melee combat, and there are also spears, bows, crossbows and so on. So last week the game got a huge update, I think the biggest update since it launched March of last year. So now we have one new map, prison, and of course the old map as well, which is like an island. So the game has improved a lot since the early access launch. It is still in early access, don't get me wrong, but it has come a long way from there. And I played a lot whenever the early access launched last year, but the balanced combat and so on, they kept tweaking it a little bit, so it wasn't too enjoyable for me at the time. I decided to give it another try now that the big update is out. And that big update adds a lot of good stuff and some little bit weird stuff, to be honest. Airdrop system has been completely redone. There's now early game airdrops, mid game airdrops and late game airdrops. So even if you have the points to buy airdrop, you are restricted on the timer on the game. So late game airdrops cannot be purchased even if you have the points in mid game and so on. Early game airdrops can be bought straight away whenever the game starts and you find an airdrop patch, and those are actually free, so that's a little bit different. Of course later game and mid game airdrops are stronger, but they do cost points. I think mid games are 100-150 points, maybe late game maybe even more, I don't remember. I've been mostly using the early game airdrop. We have new map called Country Correctional. It's like a prison yards, lots of different things. I haven't played too many times on it yet, so I can't really comment on, but I do like it a little bit. But I still think the island is a little bit more exciting, but I have played the island more, so I'm more comfortable knowing where everything is and so on. Patch notes also say that there's improved matchmaking. I'm not sure how that is true or false, because I didn't have really problems playing back then, and I don't have any problems playing now. The game has gained a nice player boost now that there is a big update. I remember whenever the game launched it had quite a big number of players, but then it declined steadily whenever they changed the combat and so on. But now there's a good player count, so it's the best time ever to play this game if you so desire. One other thing that is kind of weird is the quick play. When you want to play, there's quick play. You cannot really choose your mode, so you are sometimes forced to play with other players, because the game is either 1 versus everyone or teams of 2 versus other players in teams of 2. So sometimes you will get forced into those teams of 2 even if you are playing alone, so that's a little bit shitty thing, but it gives a little bit balance between having different game modes and actually having players in different modes and so on. The game also has this lightning mode, which is like 10 minutes instead of 25 minutes, which is the normal time, and 10 minutes you automatically get airdrop at the start of the game, and you cannot craft anything or anything like that, so it's a little bit shorter. I think there are only 8 players in lightning mode, and lightning mode can be 1 versus 7 as normal, or 2 versus others in teams of 8 and so on. Tutorials have been reworked. I haven't really tried the new tutorials yet, but if you have bought this game, I do suggest you play the tutorials, or you might get quite wrecked in online games, and I still do, even if I played this game quite a lot. The game also features kind of random events. Sometimes there's free airdrops, sometimes there's poison gas switches which you can activate, and that will fill the whole map with poison gas and so on. So they have added few more. Shake and bake, which adds like damage if you are outside, so you have to go inside buildings. That's kind of interesting. Then there's gold rush. A free golden crowbar will spawn in central hollow spawner. It opens a golden crate that spawns in the middle. The crate contains a chainsaw which has been returned to maximum fear of loathing. So chainsaw is really powerful, but I think a good player can beat the chainsaw player if they know how they are playing, so that's kind of hard. I don't really know how to use the chainsaw properly, so I'd rather not use it at all. There's also drop your bridges, which gives you a free airdrop to the bridge. I think you have to be first there, and I don't know how that will work. Anyways, also the Culling had like Steam inventory system whenever it launched. Whenever you played a game, you got an item. At least whenever it launched, you got item even if you were like lost. But that has been now removed. Your items are still in your Steam inventory, that doesn't change, but they are not tradable or marketable, so that's a little bit weird. They have removed the Steam market feature. The market was pretty much filled with 3-cent skins because that's what everybody got. So now we have like similar system to Overwatch loot boxes. Whenever you level up, you will get a loot box, and this loot box has 4 skins. If you have something already, you will get coins, and with coins you can buy skins that you want. And I don't actually think there is option to buy these with real money, so you have to level up, and according to patch notes, the level up has no limit. There is no maximum level, so you can keep up leveling and getting these skins. And there's quite a lot of those. There's weapon skins for every item pretty much in the game, and also hairstyles, clothes, masks, and whatever, different things. So calling cards and so on, taunts, victory celebrations, kind of tons of new shit. And with this there's progression system, so whenever you level up you get crate, and you can unbox those crates and so on. They have also added few new weapons, which are mostly just the reskins of existing weapons. They are similar, just new melee weapons, spears and so on. And of course there are lots of new changes into the game engine as well. Performance is optimized more. I do see that the game runs a lot better than 1 year ago. So if you have a little bit shittier computer, so to speak, you might be able to run the game a little bit better now. And there's also tons and tons of different changes. I'm not going to list all of them, but anyways, I've been enjoying this game a lot. And background gameplay, you can see a little bit what the gameplay is like, and I might actually stream this sometime. I mean, I'm pretty shitty at this game, but anyways, it's fun to play even if I suck. So yeah, anyways, hope you like this video. Even if it's not Payday 2 content, I've been lately taking a little bit break of Payday 2 and playing different games and so on, but do not fear, I will be making Payday 2 videos as well. Anyways, there's a few seconds left of the gameplay, so I will leave the gameplay into the end anyways, so enjoy the video. Hope you guys are having a great day. Master Indigo, signing out.
All airdrops are now available.
There's an ex-murderer on this island. It's your best friend. Hooray for your team! this island. It's your best friend. Hooray for your team!